Ooh, we. Um,
Are we recording? Are we recording, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages? Listen. We're back. You know, I had to listen. I showed up about 5 minutes late. They say they're gonna deduct it. Okay, cool. All right, that's my fault. All right, just
shit.
listen. I got bills to pay. Bills. Listen, guys, man. Y'all already know, man. We here at Heaven's headquarters, man. The gates are open because y'all already know we here to do the Lord's work.
Do the Lord's work.
We do the Lord's work. And brother Cash just let me know. He shouldn't have told me this though. He said the new manager was in there stealing my catchphrases. I might got to talk to him when I see him. Hey man, listen, that's my signature line.
I told you we need trademark it.
I'm in
We
here
need
doing the Lord's work. All right, you know what I'm saying. But in the meantime, we always gotta keep a bold moving, funky groove. Now I know, we here, we live. Listen, don't judge me. That's the reason why I keep this on. I keep this on my Chrome dome. Cause see, I'm fucked up here. Y'all see this? Y'all see that shit right there? That shit fucked up, Lord. That's why I keep it on, man. That's why I go ahead and cut my shit bald or skin cut close. Ladies love that skin cut close. You know what I'm saying? Baby. No, I'm just playing. But for the cash, the mic is all yours, man. Talk to him, man. Talk to him,
You
brother.
know what it is. It's your boy Cass Corleone here in the building again. Another episode of Bold Crew. I said, we like to keep it real and real funky, but this is a safe place, not for everybody. Some people, because today I'm in the mood to get into somebody's ass. No date.
Talk to him. Talk to talk to the talk
So,
to
but no, I got some inspirational words from a good brother that I'm a huge fan of. I think we should definitely hear from him.
You can't pay for loyalty. Like this shit either in you or it's not. You either understand business or you don't. You either understand longevity or you don't. I'm gonna wait my turn. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my
So, and matter of fact, actually, since you said something about bosses, I think this is a perfect opportunity for this.
speak
I got
on it.
I got a song.
Speak on it.
My check better not be short. It's Friday and I'm broke. My check better not be short. It's Friday and I'm broke. 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 My check don't come till next week. My check better not be short. My check don't come till next week. My check better not be short. But I'ma act like I'm rich. 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 Act like I'm rich.
Oh, that's words of motivation. I'm gonna act like I'm rich. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna act like man. Listen, woo.
I'm telling you, it was. I felt like that was. I needed some good inspirational words from the young brother Dolph. I said, but then once I seen that, I was like, you know what? I like that because it ain't Friday, but damn it, well, you know my motto. I ain't broke. I'm just fucked up. Because as long as you got motion, you never broke. You just fucked up because you can always get it. So I'm just a little fucked up right now. That's all.
Okay. Now that he done giving y'all the polite version. You want to know what really grinds my gears? Let me go ahead and talk to him right quick, Lord. You want to know what really grinds my gears? And this just happened to me the other day. People, if you got a dog, you got an animal. Keep that motherfucker on the leash. Now, reason why I say this, right? Now I know there's certain people, they know how they train their dogs well to the point where, dog can literally walk on no leash and not run after nobody. That dog will not even leave his owner's side.
Right.
I'm literally going on a mission to Walmart at 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? Hey, that's when it's the best time to go to Walmart when there's less people in that jump. You know me. I don't care if I walk in Walmart at 5:30 in the evening and busting in that jump. I'm still gonna walk in there. Shout out to Walmart, by the way. Give me a sponsorship. But the whole point is, man, it's 6 in the morning. My neighbor at the other building, she walking her little dog, white and black dog. I'm just off the leash. Right? She's off the leash. I'm like, okay, cool. I get it, because it was 6 in the morning. She figured ain't nobody outside at 6 in the morning. So she probably like, you know what, let me just walk my dog freely. Ain't nobody out, everybody sleep. Cool. My dumb ass looking in the doorway of my building, just looking at the dog. Just... I thought I was in the clear. I seen that don't buck the corner. I said, all right, let me walk to my car. That shit started coming at me. I'm sitting there looking at that motherfucker. I'm like, it walked past me at first. Then that shit made a sharp U-turn. I'm looking at the dog looking at me. I'm just looking like, of course, you heard the lady in the background. She started speed walking. She was like, I'm sorry, because she know I'm about to kick this shit out that motherfucking dog. That shit launched at me. I'm Negro. Listen, when you grow up in the hood, bro, we run from dogs. Or we scrapping at 6 in the morning. I don't give a fuck. If you know your dog, if you know you can't control your dog off the leash, you need to walk that motherfucker on the leash. That's all I'm gonna say. You need to walk that motherfucker on the leash, man. I walk it out. Where's I walk it at? That's I'm just playing. But you need to walk that motherfucker on the leash. If I had a dog and I opened my apartment door and that joint skedaddle in the street, that shit need a leash. Because you never know who be out there, John. It could be a whole parent, kids, whatever. Your dog run up on that motherfucker, man. They don't know what your dog about to do. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm from around the wave. If I see somebody dog running me, I don't know. That dog will be the most friendliest dog ever. I don't know. Before I pass you, I'm gonna tell my story, right? This is a funny ass story. I got off work one night, right? Brought me some hot wings. Went to America's Best Wings. If you know you live in the hood when it's America's Best Wings around. I like my shit fried hard. Appreciate you, America's Best. But man, I got out the car. I walked to my building. It's a lady. It's a lady that's always walking her dog. That's her emotional support dog. She's walking off the leash one day. I'm getting out my car, walking my building slow. That motherfucker looked at my ass and got to running towards me. I was like, this is about to go 2 ways. I'm gonna have to fuck this dog up, or this dog about to bite the shit out of my ass. So he was just jumping on me. You heard from a distance, he's friendly. I said, I'm gonna take your word for one bite. Cause I'm prepared to die for my wings tonight. I'm prepared to die for my shit tonight. I don't give a what you say. I'm prepared to die for these wings. I worked hard for these goddamn wings. I'm prepared to die for these wings today. To this day. To this day. I'm prepared to die for my wings. If that dog had bit me in any chance, I would have whooped that dog's ass. And I know a lot of people might come on here and be like, some dumb, that's funky, that's animal cruelty. You know what animal cruelty? Your dog run up on me and biting. It's going to be me or it's going to be the dog. Which one is it? And my damn sure it ain't going to be these wings, so one of us got to go.
He said, damn sure ain't going to be the wings.
It ain't going to be these wings. I'm going to have that bag just up here just like, eating that dog. No. Hell no. Protect the wings at all costs. PCW, protect chicken wings. PCW, protect the chicken wings.
Protect the chicken wings.
Protect the chicken wings. PCW, protect the chicken wings at all costs.
I'm weak. That's a good one. Nah, me, I get it. I get it. I love dogs. I'm a dog person. I was like, I done raised many of them in my day. But I can say, for example, me, I had a bully. She was gray and white. I knew she was overly friendly. She loved people. I knew she was young, so she still wanted to jump on people. So what did I make sure I do? I had my leash tight. Because I remember many times I'd go out to walk her ass. It'd be at night, be early in the morning, and somebody would see her because she's so damn pretty. And she had these light blue eyes that everybody wanted to pet her. I'm still going to hold that motherfucker time. Like, listen, she's friendly. She's not going to bite you. But understand, she's going to jump on you. Sometimes her nails aren't trimmed, so she might scratch shit out you. I got a prime example. My cousin came over one year they came up just a thing to go to the DC Zoo. I don't know why the fuck they wanted to go to that bullshit ass zoo, but folks came up. They said they want to go to the zoo. My cousin and his girl, they want to see my dog. We left the zoo. She's a dog lover of sorts, mind you, but she has this rare skin condition where she's got real elastic skin, and any little scrape, cut, nick can fuck her up bad, right? My dog jumps on her ass, playing with her. We don't even realize it until she says something. She says the shit so calm. Hey, I'm bleeding profusely. We might want to go to the hospital. My dog scratched her. It was a regular scratch. She just was coming down, and it cut her hand open. So much to the point her skin could flap. Me, I'm like, fuck. I'm just over here thinking, damn, I hope this motherfucker don't sue my ass. I hope they left. They went back. I think she got stitched up. I think that was the night they conceived their daughter, but so I think I did them a favor, actually. You know, I'm the reason why your daughter's here. My dog Scratch made you go home and conceive your child. You're welcome. You're welcome. But, you know, anyways, I always still, even before then, it's a matter of, I know my dog, she's the friendliest thing in the world, but she loves people. She would jump in your chest. I'm sorry. I couldn't have people over the house. I had a shock collar. Mind you, I didn't use the shock portion. It had a beep and had a vibrate setting. So I had the remote, and I would have guests, and she would have her bed off to the bottom by the patio door. All I had to do was hit that beep, and she knew I was serious. It was a go sit your ass down. Beep, and she like, let me go sit my ass down somewhere. She get to doing too beep beep. Let me sit my ass down somewhere. This motherfucker not playing with me. The most I've ever had to use on her ass was a vibrate. I'm like, all right, you acting up. Zzz, it would vibrate. She, okay, this motherfucker crazy as hell.
I'm gonna just say this, y'all.
In
no way, shape, or form on this podcast here do we believe in animal cruelty at all. But we are also from around the way. We are niggas at the end of the day. People ask me all the time, Funky, like, you don't like dogs? It ain't that I don't like dogs. I don't trust motherfuckers' dogs. That's the whole point. It ain't that I don't like dogs. I don't trust people with dogs. Everybody, they don't bite shit. It's a dog. Of course that shit bite. It ain't gonna bite you. It's gonna bite my ass, though. Oh, hell no. You better get that dog before I do. But like I said, we don't promote animal cruelty, but we are from around the way. I will say that, though. I definitely will say that.
So let your motherfucking dog jump at me. You will get a straight Mike Tyson combo.
But see, what I'm tripping on is what I'm tripping on about people with dogs is they know their dogs. They know their dogs.
Yeah, you should. So know your child.
If your dog run up on somebody, your dog potentially bite them. And let's say let's say your dog bites somebody and that person potentially harm your dog. How can you get mad at the person? Man, you hit my dog. You hit my dog. Your dog bit the shit out of me. Fuck you. What you want me to just be? Hell. Your dog biting all this. You as an owner just help. Get your dog. So no, we gonna hit your dog. And then if you want to scrap later, we can scrap later. But at the meantime, I gotta fight for my life because you don't know how to properly handle your dog. Shit don't make sense. I'm about to just be What happened, sir? I got bit in my side, my shoulder, my arm, my hand. Where was the owner? Just watching. Sir, did you let this man get bit? Yeah. I'm over here fighting my life. The owner just looking like some. It don't bite your ass.
No, stop. Don't. No.
Hey, no, stop, chill. Let me come get my dog. Bro, I'm getting my ass whooped by this dog. This dog is biting the shit out of my ass, and you just watching. But see, before I get all this take me back around, to my golden days in the hood, though. You know what I mean? Of course, you got the hood dude with the dogs and right now. Like, they used to let their dog loose and chase people.
Yeah.
My thing be this, though, right? Okay, people may, you let your dog loose, they chase people. Who's to say that these people that are chasing, they don't harm your dog? Now you mad at them when you the ones that let your dog loose to chase? You thought it would be funny and be like, yeah, go get him. Let's say they over there. Let's say they beat your dog with a wooden paddle or something, cause they about to get bit up. Now you mad at them? Hey, you harm my dog, bruh. You let your dog loose on me. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to just be like, hey, bro, quit playing, bro, quit playing, nigga. I'm going to hit this dog. I know a lot of people probably look at this episode and be like, y'all promote animal cruelty. No, we just promote blackness. We promote everyday hood antics. If I see a dog and I can't outrun it, me and that dog just gonna have to square up at this point. No guarantee I'm gonna win that thing, but I'm gonna have to drop the shoulder on that joke, just hit. Yeah.
I'm telling you, fucking mean chill ever.
John Jones, that thing, elbow his ass if I got to shit. I'm just saying though, but enough of that though. All the dog lovers gonna be like, oh my god, you guys are so mean towards dogs. I'm from around the way. I'm about surviving, damn it. Your dog run up on me, I might have to kick that thing. Don't let me have kids. Cause if I got my kid and the dog run at me, I'm gonna kick that joint twice as hard.
Shit. Better than me. That motherfucker run up on me. I got my son with me. You ain't gonna have no dogs no more.
You know what I'm saying? That dog will rest. It's like, oh Lord. Now they calling the cop. He arrested my dog. The dog ran up on me. Officer, what you want me to do? You want me to be, officer? What 911? What's your emergency? I'm being attacked by the dog. Where's the owner? Watching. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Well, we got to get into God's business. I'm gonna let Brother Cass handle that. That was just my little rant. People that don't be aware. You know what I mean? Brother Cass, talk to him, Lord.
All right. Before we get into our main topic of today, I just feel like, everybody. You have your entrepreneurs, and you have your people who do Ubers and Lyfts, Instacarts, and things like that. I said, but I feel like people are starting to take it too far.
Break it down. Explain what you mean here, Chief.
I said, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna show you.
This real quick before we go to the destination.
You better let me hit it.
You want to hit it?
Yes, I want to hit it.
I thought you didn't like white girls.
What they got to do with weed?
Oh, I thought you were trying to hit that ass.
I didn't know. No.
You said let me hit it. I was gonna be like, well, you got $40 or what?
That's how much it's worth? $40?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even got that. God.
Well, I don't know. Is it worth more? That's what they told me.
I don't know.
Were they lying?
I don't know.
Have I been getting ripped off this whole time? I'm gonna have to call the hose. Let me call the hose.
If you charging 40, I definitely don't want none of that.
Can I use your phone to call the hose?
Yes, you can.
Let me see. Okay.
Yes, you can.
Hey, Sparkles? Huh? Yeah, you told me it was $40. What the fuck?
I mean, you can't be calling who's on my phone. I got a girlfriend.
The BJ was 40. Wait, what's the... What's the cat worth? What you mean? You told me 40.
You see what I mean? It's getting out of hand. Because not only are you doing Uber but you selling coochies too. What does this world come to? I get it. This is a gimmick society, and you gotta have more than one hustle. But damn, you doing Uber and you holding out the same car? Damn, where that Uber at? Shit, I got $40.
I will be the first one to say. Based on what I just saw, she get my utmost respect. Let me tell you why. It's a hard world we living in. You gotta do what the Lord wants you to do. Now, I'm just playing, but it should never be that. It should never be that serious. Okay, I never drove Uber. I've done Uber Eats before. I never drove Uber, and that's the exact reason why I never drove Uber, because just you gonna pick up a bunch of weirdos and shit in your car. That's why I never did it. But you should never be. First of all, lady, it ain't even worth $40. Okay, the way you address that shit ain't even worth $20. Shit it ain't even worth $5. Shit, I don't like white girls anyway. But the way you look, you be like, nah, no, thank you. You be like, no, thank you. But the thing is, we live in a society where it's just like, yes, working a 9 to 5 ain't gonna cut it no more. Let's just be real. Let's call it what it is, right? You know what I mean? To most average black families, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to call out my family, but I'm gonna call them out anyway. But they still believe it. Just get a 9 to 5 job and that's it. Okay, how far is that gonna take you though? How far am I gonna just get on a 9 to 5 job? See, that's why you got people. Some people will work, lawyers, doctors, hell, police officers. You know the world is rough when you're a police officer during the daytime, and on the weekends you driving Uber. Mm-hmm. You're a lawyer driving Uber. Mm-hmm. Well, I know teachers don't make that much money anyway, but you got all these government jobs, and yet you still driving Uber on the side. Let's be real. I'm the type of person that I don't knock nobody hustle. I don't knock nobody back. It's people out here driving Uber full time, buying new tires every other month, because them they done drove the ball off them motherfucking tires. Get your bag how you gotta get it. I ain't mad at you about it, but I'm gonna say this before I pass the cash. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur. I think some people gotta realize it. Entrepreneur is something that you just gotta have it. It's a difference between being wealthy. It's a difference between just being rich and being wealthy. It's completely two different things, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can work at my job and have a whole investment portfolio. I'm just wealthy. I don't mean I'm rich. I'm just wealthy. Got a little bread, got a little day. Darn, how you got all that? Yo, Funky, how you got all that? Hey, just saying. That's just how it is. It's different. But as a dude who do DoorDash, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if I pass cats, I said it though. I did DoorDash last weekend. I only made $19. Boy, when I say I clicked off that app so bad and went fucking home, I used that $19 when I get something to eat. I said, that it's treacherous out there. But people don't really understand though, when you do stuff like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Instacart, you gotta treat them Jones like jobs. You get what I'm saying? I understand it may not be a job to most people. You gotta treat that joint like a job. You can't do Uber. You can't do Uber in your little ass town thinking I'm gonna make a good amount of living. No. You know where you gotta go? You gotta go where the money's at. You need to take your ass down there into your major city, wherever you at, the traffic and all that, and sitting at that airport. You need to go where the money at. Same thing with DoorDash. You can't go in your little ass town thinking like, well, people ain't ordering no food over here. You need to take your ass where the money at. Got treated like it's a job in the business. But the cash flow is all yours. I'm sorry, America. I ain't mean to hog all the time up. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to. I ain't mean to, though. Please don't deduct. Please don't deduct my check.
Religiously for I won't say a good 2 years almost did Instacart and DoorDash. Oh, you got to treat that motherfucker like a job. And I can tell you firsthand, it's been a many a times I worked Instacart for 6 hours and left with $40. And I'm like, this $40 goes right back in my tank.
Let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you before you continue. Where was you doing Instacart at?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would do it around Waldorf.
See?
Waldorf. I would do it Waldorf and St. Mary's. And then I would go up to PG County, but the shits that would be in PG County really would want to take you closer to Moco.
First of all, ain't no money in PG County for doing gig ass, period. I can tell you that right now.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? I can do DoorDash for 5 hours and 90% of my orders will be McDonald's. And they have them, they ain't gonna tip on them motherfucker. They might tip you as $1.50, be like, nigga, this all you got. God bless you.
Yep.
But my bad, Florida.
No, good, man. I get it. So everybody got to get it how they live. You got to hustle. You got to get your money how you need to get your money. It's always a great resource. If you need fast money, sometimes it's good. But you got to weigh the pros and the cons. And obviously, she was weighing the pros and the cons. She said, "Shit, these rides ain't enough, so I need to make money on top of this money." And it's sad to see that you got to have people. I said, of course, even though she's joking and she's being funny, it's people actually out here having to do big wild shit. You got motherfuckers that's doing Uber and Lyft, and they selling tree out the goddamn car. They doing. I said, you got motherfuckers that's doing wild shit just to make ends meet. I said, and it's insane to me. You should not have to work yourself to the bone or to complete exhaustion to survive. Like my man Funky said, I got a family like that, but my family is they're the 9 to 5, but they believe, oh, get a degree and everything will fall in line. I know people with degrees
still struggling
in the same job as me and they're struggling.
Mm-hmm.
I know many people with bachelor's, master's degrees, and they can't find a job paying $20, $25.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that fucking simple. Trust me, if it was, everybody would do it. These government jobs, these high-paying jobs, they not handing the motherfuckers out like welfare checks. They not uploading them onto your card like goddamn food stamps and WIC. Nigga, you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that like your ass enough to want to give you the job. It's that simple.
Building connections.
Exactly. Build connections. Shit, trust me. I got folks that got shit ton of connections, and guess what? I'll be trying to figure out where the fuck is your connections at when I need a better paying job, goddamn it. I've had folks tell me, listen, I can get you this government job, but I know you making probably 55, 60,000 a year. This job, so you can get into this government job, pays 47. So I need you to take a step back. And then, in a couple of years, you're probably going to be making what you're making now. But guess what? By that time, you got your foot in the door so you can request to do other things and make more money. Why the fuck would I put myself in a situation to be struggling even worse than I'm struggling right now? Just so the potential and the hope and the maybe, please, no, fuck that. I'm going to go get it now while I got it. And then I'm going to take what I got now. And then if I feel like I want to go to the government shit, give them the experience so that I can make more money, not less. The fuck kind of sense does that shit make? They don't make no sense.
See, I tell people like this though, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, it might be metaphorically, but it's the truth. Everywhere I go, I'm building my resume up. which means not my resume, not only my resume, but I'm building my stock up as well.
Exactly.
Right? It's like being a college kid and they saying like, hey, I know you're a freshman, but you the potential number 1 pick in the draft. You think that kid gonna be like, well, I want to stay in college. Most of them take the opportunity and be like, I could be the number 1 pick in the draft. Bust, flop, or not, I could be the number 1 pick in the draft. Because you know what comes with being the number 1 pick. Now I'm trying to tell you going to a sorry team. But money, sponsors, endorsements. We already know Nike looking at the top 5 in the draft for anything. Yep, go ahead and get him on the roster. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and pick this person up. So you looking at all the money. Now, Brand, don't get me wrong. Some people, I get it. So they say like money isn't everything, but sometimes you gotta think about it. Opportunities don't come around every day either. You got the option, you got the chance to be the number 1 pick in the draft. You better go back to school. You get hurt the next season, you go from number 1 to number 11. You may have to sit out your junior year. Now you go from number 11 to the bottom of the draft. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You had that pick, you had the option to be number 1. But now a lot of teams may not even want you because they be like, well, he got injury problems now. You could, you know what I'm saying? It's like rolling the dice, it's like you taking a chance for your future. I respect people that take initiative on themselves when it comes to opportunities anyway. You get what I'm saying? So the people that do like DoorDash, Uber Eats, I tell people like this, I don't give a damn what people say. Some people might be like, that's not a real job. Shit, you ever did DoorDash before? You know what I mean? How would you gotta be out there, motherfucker? But also, too, on the flip side is this, though. You also gotta look at it the same way how you look at how I tell anybody. Sometimes you gotta get out your comfort zone. Mm-hmm. Some people want to do DoorDash, some people want to do Uber Eats because they're like, I don't want to do no boss. I want to make my own hours. I got nothing but love and respect for you. But that money that you making, you ain't gonna make that shit out in Wall though. No. You're not gonna make that. You're not gonna make that shit out in PG County. You know where you gonna have to go? You gonna have to go where that money at. If you you're gonna have to go out there in Arlington with that traffic and them people and the cops. You're gonna have to go out to Alexandria. You're gonna have to drive in that nasty DC traffic, going up and down them high-rise apartments. Cause guess what? They paying for that. They paying top dollar out there. Compared to you out there in your suburb and your little ass town and city, they looking like, nigga, what? Tip you for what? Man, what? I'm about to go drive and get that shit myself. Like you talking about. That's what I'm saying. So we're not saying these gig workers not a hustle, whatever the case may be. Like you can't make the same hours, the same money you'll probably make working 40 hours at a job. You can probably make without a boss doing gig work. But it's gonna take a little time. You gotta realize you entrepreneur. You got there is no sick time. There is no man, I don't feel like it. I'm gonna just go ahead and put my sick time in. Nah, you just don't get paid that day. So that means you gotta come out the next day and work 2 times harder. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta go where the money at. People don't realize everywhere you go, you gotta go where the money's at. You apply for a job, right? You apply for a regular 9-to-5 job. Where are you gonna look at first? You're gonna look at in the city. Because why? That's where all the money's at. People in the DC area, where do they look at first? DC. That's where all the fucking jobs are at. You know what I mean? Real shit. They go to DC. The major 3 cities to look at is DC, Arlington, and Alexandria. That's the first place they go. Then they take their happy asses right up to Montgomery County, to Rockville and Bethesda and all them little high sedity ass areas. That's where they go. That's where the money's at. So that's what I say. You gotta treat gig Uber like, think about it from a mathematical science. People out in the counties got cars. People out in the city don't got cars because they ain't necessary. So where you gonna need to be at? Out in the city. So before I pass it back, I say like this. I respect people that still do it. That go out there and work DoorDash. They go out there and work Uber. I ain't never in the times that we live in today, you gotta get your bag any way you can get that shit. I'm sorry, you gotta get your bag any way you can get it. So if you out there in your car for 40 hours, if you out in your car from 8:30 to 12 midnight making money, I don't give a damn.
Do what you
Do
gotta
what
do.
you gotta do. You get my utmost respect.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Honestly. Because you got some people that do it because literally that's the only thing that fits their schedule. They got so much else going on that they literally can't do anything else but gig jobs. And I get it. I said, hell, I was at one point in time where literally I had a job where it was so physically taxing. I only could do gig jobs because it was the only thing to do. I was on my feet. I was using my body so much. It was like, if I could sit in a car for 6-7 hours after I got off, I don't give a fuck. I'm in the car. I get out, I go drop their stuff off, I come back. Oh, I'm in a store for 2 hours, man. Fuck that shit. I don't care. So I'm like Shorty said off of P Valley, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. I'm wherever the money resides. Sorry.
But see, here's one thing. Here's one thing people gotta look at it too, right? From a luxury standpoint as well. I'm gonna use my situation, prime example, at my job, right? They asked for 2 weeks in advance to take time off. I put my shit back in September. The days I'm asking for is next week. America, do y'all not know they still ain't proved that shit? They still ain't proved that motherfucker. I put that shit in back in September. But they asked for 2 weeks in advance, though. That shit still ain't approved. And the days I went off is next week. I guarantee you they're gonna hit my ass with the man, you asked me to put this shit 2 weeks in advance, but see, that's what some people ain't gotta deal with though. You ain't gotta worry about asking your boss for time off. See, but now I asked my supervisor time off, and you know what they did for the last almost month and a half? Swept that shit right in the rug like they ain't see it.
You better than me. Because once I put that time in and I know I can't get penalized for it, guess what? I'm not showing up.
But see, here's my thing though, right? I get what you're saying, but this is how I look at it though. Why I got to hunt you down?
Mm-hmm.
When I put the time in, way before. Ain't like I just put the shit in this week. Put that shit in. I give y'all enough time. Make adjustments, find people, cover my shift, do what the fuck y'all gotta do. And yet, everybody just sweep that shit under the rug. But you know what my supervisor told me, America? He said, when it get closer to the day, you gonna be first dibs to getting time off. Yet my shit still ain't get approved though.
Huh? How would it get?
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
That makes no fucking sense. You get first dib when it get closer to the day, mind you. The week that I asked for is next week. And you talking about getting first dibs? What type of shit is you on?
Because I'm guessing you won't take Thanksgiving off.
I asked for Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? Oh. I did the end of September, and I think I did. Actually, no, I did both of them at the end of September. Cool. Thanksgiving is next week, is it not? It is. Still didn't approve that shit. They gonna look at Christmas. They gonna sweep that shit right under the rug. And then they wonder why employees just be like, hey, hey nigga, I put my shit in, bro. I put my shit in. Your ass, you ain't see it? Oh well. Oh well.
You on this one, Funky. That Christmas one, I might have to slide in there. I said, now I'm a Scrooge, so Christmas ain't not of me. So they offered me that motherfucking old time. I might have to slide in that motherfucker.
Bro, you gotta think about it. That's cool with me. I can dig it, but you gotta realize, America.
Ooh, yes.
I don't take time off that much, man. You gotta realize
He
You know
done.
what I'm saying? I don't take that much time off. I mean, that motherfucker from sun up to sundown, 365 days a year. Because I'm one of the people I don't take a lot. I don't just believe in like, man, I just need to take a day off. For what? For what? If my days off are strategic, I line my shit up. I got vacation time to take 3 vacations if I want to. Maybe even 4 of them motherfuckers. Because I lined it up beautiful. But now I'm trying to ask for time off. These niggas just be like, well, I don't see it. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But see, my manager, quote unquote, said, hey, let the new managers know. I let them niggas know, what was it, like last week? Hey, bro, I put time in that I put in back in September. Don't make me in this motherfucker raise hell in this motherfucker, man. Y'all already doing me dirty, but damn, give me something. Work with a nigga. Y'all already doing me dirty, but damn, work with a nigga.
Oh, niggas be.
You want me to do this for you, but damn, nigga, what the fuck am I getting out of this shit?
I thought we were supposed to build.
You say what?
I thought we were supposed to build partnerships.
Man, kiss my ass. Get building partnership bullshit, man. Give me what I need. If I'm giving you what you need, give me what the fuck I need. That's how I look at it. You can kiss my ass with all that building partnership shit. Oh, my way that bullshit, man.
I'm telling you. Like, I can't imagine. I said, even let's go back to you're entrepreneur, you're your own boss. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you can't take a day off. If you're not out there getting to the money, you're not making no money. And that's what some people fail to realize. As I got some folks I know that they always complaining about being broke. They always complain about they ain't got no money. They fucked up. They need help. They wish people would help them out, but yet they do DoorDash and Uber Eats. But on their scheduled times, what happens? They want to sit in the house and smoke. They want bullshit. They don't want to go because I'm just not feeling it today. I get it. Trust me. Almost every day I get up to go to work, I don't feel like going. But I'm going to go. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not like Funky. I'm going to take my days as I see willing. I'm sorry. As of now, if I work with some people who I'm cool with, like I like, I might not take as many days, but I'm one of them people, I like to save up my vacation time for when it gets cold because I'm strategic. I don't drive in snow. So I look at the weather a week out. If it say that it's going to snow on the days that I work, I'll drop in that time. Mm-hmm. So when I get up, I'm going to take the time away and I'm going to use it for another day because I'd be damned if I'm going to drive in snow. I done been in too many accidents in snow. So fuck.
You ain't lying, shit. You ain't lying, though. But let me. This is why I respect entrepreneurs, right? And you gotta realize entrepreneurs, they work all day, every day, 24/7, 365 days. Might see a girl walk by, damn. But
back to the money.
But the only thing I say is this is what people don't realize about that freedom. You work at a corporation cap your shit.
They do.
You know what I mean? Imagine again, we going to work every day and they tell you can't work over 40 hours without our permission. Entrepreneurs, can't nobody tell you what the fuck you can and can't do.
You work 120 hours.
You work a job, and the job telling you what you can and can't do. Oh, we don't want to give you 60 hours this week. That's too many hours.
Way too many hours.
But you got entrepreneurs, they busting 60, 70 hours because, hey, you got to do what you got to do. They up that bitch from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 midnight. Probably go till 1 in the morning. They probably go to sleep at 2. They about back out that bitch at 12. You know what I'm saying? They got to do what they got to do. But see, jobs want you here. Jobs don't want you making all that money because then what? They know. Money, like I said, money talks. You want to keep your employees happy, you need to pay these money. If you're not going to pay them, then you need to at least let them earn the money themselves. You feel me? Be like, hey, look, hey, hey, you want to make an extra 40 hours this week? I mean, your check look real good. See, jobs they don't care about that. Jobs want you just hit.
Exactly.
Can't pay you no more than right there. But then while you here, now you gotta go get the rest of the shit yourself. They only help you halfway. And now you gotta go figure out the rest. When instead you can be like, you know what, let me just go get all that shit myself. I ain't gotta worry about somebody meeting me halfway in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Because that whole time while you working them 40 hours, you could be doing a lot of shit. A lot of shit. But you working them 8 to 10, 12 hours. Your whole day gone. While the whole day while you at work, you could be like, man, I could be, you be like, man, let me go out here and drive Uber. Let me go out and drive DoorDash. Let me work on this book that I was working on. Let me go out here and work on this CD. I want to take this music thing serious, man. Like, I'm putting together this script. You could be sitting in the crib. Matter of fact, what's crazy is while you doing DoorDash, you could be multitasking. Oh, ain't no orders coming in? Let me go ahead and
I'm done.
Write this song. You writing a song while you sitting in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You can write all your shit up in the car. Be like, it's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I got an order, decline. Okay. All right. You all right, bet. I'm gonna take that right there. I'm gonna take that. You drive it, don't drop it off. You back it into it's crazy.
Is my mic loud? Tell me to put my headphones.
You over there find the beat and you just been there joint like, hey man, like I'm about to send this shit to my mans though. Hey, see if you can like mix and sample this joint, man. I got an idea for this beat. Hold on right quick. Hey, I got an order for such and such. Appreciate it. Drop that shit all even that joint. But like I was saying though, listen, I got this beat. This joint is nice. And I think we should get my mans on that joint, man. Hey, that joint. But again, that's how you do it. Exactly. Like if you working 10, 12 hours a day, when do you got time to really write a song without being interrupted? Let's be real.
You don't.
Let's be real.
As a musician, I can tell you that right now. Working a regular 9 to 5, especially working 10 hours a day, you know how often I sit there and I have actual songs pop in my head that I want to write, and I can't sit there and actually put it down on paper. I gotta wait until I'm in the right environment to be able to do that. And even by that time, guess what? I'm either tired, I have other responsibilities, or I just still don't have the fucking time. So trust me, you got to get it any way you can.
See, you said the magical word there. It's that T word. You said the magical word, time.
Mm-hmm.
It's 24 hours in a day. When you want to do something, it's about time. I always hear a lot of people say, I can't do this, I can't. Time. Right? Mm-hmm. Before I go to work every day, I probably only got maybe, depends on what time I get up, I may got 6 hours of free time. 6 hours. What the fuck is 6 hours really going to do? Depends on what I'm doing. I don't know. But at the same time, but it depends on what you got to do as well. Like I might got to get like tomorrow, I got to get up, got to do laundry. Laundry might take 2 hours. Out of the 6 hours, got to get up, go to laundry. Okay, cool. Got to do some laundry. Come back. Laundry done. Shit, I got to get stuff from the store. You got to catch up on all the other shit you got to do. Guess what? You ain't got that time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say entrepreneurship is a little bit different compared to working 9 to 5 because you never know. Shit might be slow for you. You might be like, shit, I ain't getting nothing good right now. Let me hit this grocery store right quick. Meanwhile, you in the grocery store, you got them apps still bing. Nope, decline. Bing. Nope, decline. Or you might be like, let me put this on pause, grab all this shit for the house right quick, back outside. You got time to knock shit. You might be in the gym. Mm-hmm. You in that power running, working out. As soon as you leave out of that zone, let me turn this app on right quick. Oh, okay, it's money out here today. So when you think of entrepreneurship, I know a lot of people like, well, you can't get rich off these gig apps. Nobody said you can't get rich, but you can use them Jones as a stepping stone. As a stepping stone. You can use that. You know what I'm saying? Like let me not give so much time to a job when I could just use this and focus on what I gotta do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta do it. Look at people on there talking, well, y'all promoting gig apps. I can tell you right now, I got every gig app known to man. Do I do 07? No. But at the same time, if I had to, man, I'll be out there fucking hustling like shit.
Sure will.
You get what I'm saying? My job fucking me over right now, man. I'm back in the motherfucking car. I'm in that motherfucking car hustling from sun up to sundown. You know what I'm saying? My apartment wouldn't even know me. They would say, who live here? I don't know. That nigga ain't never in the crib. Guess what? I can have every weekend off. Just gotta hustle hard during the week. Yeah. You don't understand that shit. Hustle hard during the week. I got every weekend off. You did. They looking at me like, who's stressing you out? Not a goddamn thing. I'm cool. I earned my time off. Shit, I was in the car for 20. I was in the car for 40 hours. I was in the car for the whole 24.
I was in the car for 40 hours straight.
I was in the car for 40 hours straight.
I worked 40 hours. I slept for 12 and did another 40.
You know what's so crazy though? I got a whole I be on YouTube and I be watching motherfuckers do Uber and shit, Uber Eats and shit like that. I be just watching these people.
Yeah.
And they so crafty with it. Some of them motherfuckers, they'll be in the car, they'll bring a whole loaf of bread and peanut butter and jelly with them just so they don't spend money. While they wait for order, they just okay, got an order. These niggas is crafty. They resourceful. Niggas got a whole loaf of bread in the back seat. Out there so they don't spend money. They drive by McDonald's shit 3 times and they just resisting temptation. I sure do want Chipotle again, Lord.
Fries smell real good. You said you got that burrito? That burrito bowl? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they do sound good. You said you got some slim chicken? Ooh.
Hey, that slim chicken was hitting though. But you know, slim chicken do call a little one. That's a little on the pricier side though. But I can say this: I respect everybody, and this is why I say this to like the younger generation too. I respect what the younger generation is doing. They trying to break that. Go to college for 4 years, get a good job, and work till you're 60. Let's be real with you. It used to be 55 with our parents. For us, that shit probably like 80 now. The number keep going the fuck up.
Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? The number keep going the fuck up. Honestly. So these kids nowadays, they capitalizing off of this shit. I can respect it. I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, oh, these internet people, they broke. But at the end of the day, whether they broke or not, doesn't matter. But it's the fact that they got so much time. Time. They're not giving all their time to a job. They out this motherfucker like you be looking like that. You in Turk and Caicos again? Damn, how you go to Turk and Caicos then you turn around you in Jamaica? They got time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's why you may hear these podcasters shit on these 9-to-5 people. Oh yeah, you gotta ask for days off, and you know it's just like. But again, who wants to go through the hassle of hey? Can I have next week off so I can go to Miami? You know, Funky, I can't give you that. You know, people already called out, or I got 3 call outs. I can't give you that. But they tell you what's the magic word they tell you? You need a work-life balance. But when you want to do the life part of it, your family reunion as well. You know, I got 3 call outs. I can't even give you that though. But you need to take more time off. Just not this next week, because I'm short next week. Any other week is fine. Next week, no. But that's the week I need though. Oh yeah, I can't give you that though. I can't give you that. I can't give you that.
See, I'm such an asshole. I lie and say I'm sick. Like, yeah, like you sick on a day you requested off? Yeah, I got rectal glaucoma. What's that? I don't see my ass coming in. I'm sorry.
Nothing.
He said another one. I'm sorry. I get it. He said, I'm gonna write that.
Come on, right there.
I get it. Nobody wants to sit here and have to punch in and punch out a clock by no means. That's because at the end of the day, even a 9 to 5 should be a stepping stone. A job stands for just above broke. You're supposed to take that money and invest in yourself so that way you can do what it is you truly value and truly want to do. I was like, if you want to go out here and you want to preach the gospel, if you want to go out here, you want to, sell pies, whatever, you take that money so you can fund that so you can actually live how you want to live. I'm sorry. I've never been one of those people. Matter of fact, a prime example, me and Funky met somebody, we were working with somebody the other day, and he said, I'm 53 years old. I don't see myself owning a house. What do I need all that space for? I'm sorry. I want to live a certain lifestyle, so I'm going to go get it regardless. Fuck a job, fuck anything. Whatever it is I need to do that's not going to be at the detriment of somebody else or myself, I'm going to go get that shit. Because guess what? Is you going to give it to me? When I'm out on the corner with a sign saying, we'll work for food, are you going to feed me? Are you going to make sure my kid got clothes on his back? Are you going to make sure that food's in my stomach or in his stomach or he got a roof over his head? No, that's my responsibility. So I'm going to go get it however I need to go get it, regardless.
See, let me break this down right quick. And something you said though was like, it's supposed to be a stepping stone working for a 9 to 5. I get that 100%, right? You're supposed to invest in yourself, but here's the only problem with that. Sometimes these jobs don't pay you enough to invest in yourself.
This is true.
That's the problem. Because, like, again, it goes back to what I said. When they cap you at 40 hours, you may not be making enough. So you thinking like, all right, cool. With this check I got, I'm going to put something in the savings, something in my investment portfolio. I'm gonna put 100. By the time then when you start breaking down like your major bills, now you like, fuck, I can't even save. I can't even, because now you stressing because you like, I'm trying to save and I'm trying to put something aside, let this build here, but now you short on this bill, you short on this note, you short on this right here, because so you can't. That's why you got people out here working harder, not smarter, because they working 2 or 3 jobs. Let me be real with you. I'd rather you have 5 hustles than to work 2 jobs. Because think about it. You already clocking into one job, dealing with one boss. Then you clocking into another job, dealing with another boss. So you stressed out all together. You over there like, bro, I got my day job. My day job, then turn around. I got to do my night job. Like, bro, what the fuck?
It ain't nothing worse than having to request time off from 2 jobs.
Man, that shit got
it. Like, I got to go to my family reunion out of town, a couple of states away. I got the time off from one job. Go to the next one. Listen, I just need this time off. Well, Cass, I don't know if I can do it. I know you talked to me about it a month ago, but such and such got fired yesterday, and I really need you. You're really valuable to me. And I just can't afford to lose that man time, and I need you here. So now you got to make the decision of whether or not you want to take that hit on your job, because you got some jobs that tell you, listen, you don't come in, you fired.
Facts.
So now you got to weigh whether or not you want to keep your job or you want to do what you want to do. My father's got a good saying. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do.
Facts.
I said, and it is a literal tooth puller sometimes for you to be feeling like this is what I really, really want to do. But guess what? You got to do this, because if you don't, now you put yourself in a worse situation.
See, it's crazy though, right? Because like we dealing with this shit now. I know a lot of people want to work for a regular job, but you want to climb the corporate ladder, right? But what we sitting here and experiencing is this. And this is my first time seeing this shit. This is my first time seeing it. I ain't never been to a job where your results don't matter. I've never been to a job where your results don't matter. It ain't about what you done. It's not about how much you did. It's all about who you know. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, connections help. Who you know can help. Because it's just like, oh, yeah, you know, I know Kaz. Kaz got me in the door. Great. But I came from where it's just like, hey, who is Funkadelic? Like, let me talk to this guy. Okay, who's your best people? You got Cash, you got Funkadelic. They interested in moving up. I got a spot right here, right now. I need. They ready? They moving up. You got somebody? But see, when you got supervisors, yes, I'm about to call this shit right here. Listen to me, Lord.
He said, I'm looking in the camera right here.
Listen to me, Lord. But when you got supervisors who aren't invested in their people, it's like, again, all the work that we're doing means what? Nothing. It means nothing. So when you climb the corporate ladder, this is the shit that threw me off right here. You want your best people not to move up, but you want your best people to play sidekicks. We are Batman. You want us to be motherfucking Alfred? We ain't even fucking Alfred. Hey,
I ain't making Bruce. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, make Bruce look good. Make Bruce look good. Like, again, this is the shit that we gotta deal with. Y'all don't want us to move up, but y'all want us to make them niggas look good. How the fuck that supposed to happen? And then, but this the shit this the real kicker right here, right? I've never been to a job where the development is in your supervisor's hand, right? I never understood that shit. So basically what you're saying is I control how you move up in the company. Because anything you do outside of their bubble, it's a problem. Oh, I like that you take the initiative, but that's not how we do things around here. I give you the green light when you can move up. Newsflash, America. Who the fuck gonna give me the green light to do it? I don't operate like that. I don't get the green light from nobody. If I want to step, I'm a step. If I want to move up, I'm gonna move the fuck up.
Side to side, round.
That's like me telling, hey, yo, Cash, I don't want you to buy no Tesla. That nigga like, Funky, I'm gonna buy a Tesla. What the fuck you tell me for? Like, nah, nigga, I don't want you to buy no Tesla. That's like you telling me, like, I want a Tesla. Nah, I don't want you to buy a Tesla. Nigga, who the fuck is you? Nigga, you my man. Nigga, guess what? I'm about to go to the Tesla lot tomorrow and go look at a Tesla. Fuck are you gonna stop me for? But see, here's my thing though. This is what I learned before I give it back to Brother Cash though. Managers be claiming this is shady shit, right? I'm throwing shit out here, right? Listen to me, Lord. Managers swear they got your best interests at heart. They don't. Some of them don't. Some of them will realize leave your ass hanging. They will leave your ass out to dry. Oh, I know what's best for you. Okay, if you know, then get me there. I can't. Long story short, this is the shit that I'm dealing with, right? This is how my upper management failed me. Can't speak for Cash on purpose. This is how they failed me in general. My supervisor told me, Funky, you need to market yourself. If I gotta market myself, then what the fuck was y'all doing this whole time?
Good question.
If I gotta market myself, what the fuck was y'all doing this whole time? If you tell me I'm your best guy, I'm the best of the best, the top dog, or at least one of them, how the fuck do these people not know who the fuck I am? But you ate off of my back. and you got where you need to go. But now when I'm trying, you got what you need, but when I'm trying to get what I need, it's a problem. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not slowing down shit. You got what you need, I'm gonna get what the fuck I need, with or without you. That's how that shit's gonna play out. Kaz, if the floor is yours, brother.
No, really, honestly, because at the end of the day, it's about who's gonna get it the best, who's gonna get it, who wants it more. And I'm sorry. What do they always commend? Even though I don't like the man personally, I can't stand him as a person. What do they say Jordan had? The killer mentality.
Facts.
In business, I'm gonna have the killer mentality. You
Facts.
can't tell me no, I can't do something. I'm gonna find a way around it. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at solving problems before they become a problem. So if you're a problem, I'm gonna figure out how to go around you to get whatever it is the fuck I want. It don't matter. You can tell me no 1,000 times. You can tell me, I don't think that's right for you 1,000 times. But guess what? Just because you don't see it, I see it.
Somebody else will too.
Somebody else gonna see it. So as long as I keep my head down and keep pushing, my vision's gonna come true. Because persistence always overcomes resistance. It doesn't matter. You can throw up as many walls as you want, as many obstacles as you want. It won't fucking stop me. Trust me, they've tried. I got family that literally thinks that they can try to fucking stop me, and I laugh. Why? Because do you not remember who the fuck I am? You just told me you didn't think I could do it, and I literally looked at you in your face and laughed, and then showed you I could do it. What makes you think business-wise I won't do the same thing? You know, I had one of my managers tell me, for months, you gotta slow down. And then the opportunity that he told me to slow down because I was doing too much for it opened up. So and I kept saying to him, I see the writing on the wall. I see how things are going. I see this trend. I think I need to go this way. No. Relax. Slow down. It's okay. Things will come in time. Patience only gets you so far. Humbleness only gets you so far. I can be meek, but I don't have to be pussy for real. I don't have to let you walk over me. I can still be a good employee, still be coachable, still be knowledgeable, still give you everything you need, but still not let you use me like a tool and then toss me to the side after I'm done. But I was like, because I'm sorry. You got about 1-2 good times to keep playing with me, and Funky can tell you, once I get to the point where I'm irritated, I stop talking. Cool. You said what? You need me to do this? Oh, I got you. I'm gonna do that. Go ahead. All right. Because at the end of the day, I'm in the business of making results. And if you not, do me a favor. Stay the fuck over there. Because like we said at the beginning of the day, if you want the money, it's there. You just got to go get it.
Now, for some reason, I always turn from good employees to asshole real quick.
I think we both do.
Because who going to sit down and tell your managers, this is what I need from y'all. And I mean it in the most serious way. Because see, one of my managers, they told me, they said, you came in this room, it sounded like you demanding shit.
We have some technical difficulties.
I was going to say, like, my manager, bro, like, after that conversation, he wanted to talk to me one-on-one and said to myself, like, look, when you came in here, it sounded like you was demanding shit. What the fuck you think I was doing? Asking you nicely? No, that's not what I was doing here. Because if you want something from me, I'm going to need something from y'all. It ain't going to be no, well, I'm going to do work and I'm getting nothing in return. or I'm making y'all look good. Who the fuck is making me look good? That's not how that works. If I'm making y'all look good, I'm gonna take y'all eating off my back and going where y'all need to go. I'm gonna take everything I did and I'm gonna get to where I need to be, with or without y'all. Now, if that makes me the bad guy, so fucking be it. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna tell me what I can and can't do. You're not gonna tell me where I can and can't go. You're not gonna sit right here and tell me, well, they want you to stay on the team. They don't want to lose nobody. Newsflash. If you don't want to lose your people, utilize your people. Why the fuck would somebody want to stay? Why would somebody want to stay on your team and not be utilized? That makes no fucking sense. That's like me playing on the Lakers. I'm coming off the bench, but meanwhile, I got the Clippers over here talking about some nigga. We want you as a starter over here. I seen what you can do, nigga. We will pay you to be a starter. You be our starter.
You Zubats.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can start.
Hey, I know you play. I know you was playing behind LeBron, and I know you was playing behind AD. But hey, we got a spot over here for you in the starting line. You can be our 3/4 over here. What you say? What the fuck you think I'm being at, John? Just like, hey Lakers, the Clippers want me to be their starter. They like, nah, we don't want you to go because we don't want to lose you. But you only see me as a fucking backup. They want me in the starting lineup. You want me as the fucking backup. So you don't want us in the starting lineup, but you still got us on the fucking bench. How you don't want to lose your people, but you keeping your people on the bench? Y'all talking about patience is a virtue. Y'all talking about play the long game. Long game needs nuts. Ain't nobody playing the long game. Listen, I know there's success stories, and I know there's people that's comfortable. If you've been somewhere for 10 years, then you decide to move up, you comfortable. I don't plan on being in where I'm at now for 10 years. I'm fucking 31. You think I'm about to move up when I turn 40? Y'all think I'm gonna move up when I turn fucking 40? All right, now I'm ready to move up. Nigga, 9 years went by. Now I'm ready to move the fuck up? What type of shit is that? No. The iron's hot right now. So either y'all gonna do something about it or I'm gonna do something about it. And the fact that I sat down and told all three of them motherfuckers that if y'all don't do something, I'm gonna do something. I don't care if they look at me in a negative light. I don't care if I went there and scared the shit out of them. But at the end of the day, I got my message across of what the fuck I'm here to accomplish. I did my part. But here's my thing though. This is how I always catch managers in the lie before I give back the cash though. This is how I catch motherfuckers in the lie. You say you invested in your team. You ain't invested in nobody until all that shit started coming out. Because before then, where the fuck was y'all niggas at? Nowhere. Y'all ain't pay us no fucking mind. Y'all ain't put us in no rooms. Y'all ain't do none of that shit. But the moment shit started coming out, now y'all seem interested in investing in motherfuckers. Well, guess what? I'm investing in myself. Because if y'all don't want to do it, I'm gonna take care of it. It may not be the corporate way. It may not be the let me kiss a few ass, rub a few elbows. Nah, I'm about to kick some doors and then piss a few people off to get where I need to be. Straight like that.
You know what, my good brother? You know, I feel like this might be a perfect time to transition into our next topic.
Speak on it.
You know, in this show, we do I won't say slander. Nah, fuck that. I slander motherfuckers. Fuck that. But you know what? I feel like we should take the opportunity to talk about some things that shall not be slandered because, you know, it was brought to my attention today because I know you are one of the people because we're on the opposite sides of the fence with this one. But I got into the debate with somebody about LeBron and Jordan, but I'm not going to go there. But there's certain things in life I feel like are sacred and don't deserve slander.
Facts.
I said, I'm sorry. Even when it comes down to, like for me, example, certain basketball players, Tracy McGrady, shall not be slandered.
Facts.
Let's see. Penny Hardaway shall not be slandered.
In no way, shape, or form.
As much as I don't understand why now they're trying to do it, Kobe Bean Bryant will not be slandered. I will not tolerate any Kobe slander. I'm sorry.
Anybody anybody slander Kobe, come see me. Come holler at me.
See me personally. Because I got to smoke for you. I'm sorry. Some people believe in slander and soul food. Soul food shall not be slandered. I'm sorry. The traditional, for me, I love it, even though people cry jokes, but the traditional Thanksgiving walk shall not be slandered. It's a tradition. I don't give a fuck. Call them what you want to call them. It's a tradition. Even though I don't like it, it's a little slander. The traditional cookout fit deserves a little slander, but it shall not be slandered.
Wait, we talking about the man sandals with the towel over your shoulder?
Now, the towel over the shoulder will be slandered. The towel over the shoulder will not be slandered because you need the dab. I'm sorry.
You talking about the man sandals?
Sandals shall be slandered.
Nah, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell nah. I'm gonna let you finish though. But hell nah. I'm gonna let you finish though. Hell nah.
The Black Mama Moo-Moos shall not be slandered. I'm sorry.
In no way, shape, or form.
A lot of y'all grandmamas had 18 kids off the Moo-Moos because Pop was looking at that ass swinging every night, thinking, "Damn, ooh, you know what? She needed one more kid. She need one more. I'm sorry. The natural hair shall not be slandered. I'm sorry. A natural woman's body. I'm not talking about no BBL, no work done. It shall not be slandered. Because I can't stand everything has to be fast now. I get it. Some people, you have insecurities, so you want your body done. You feel like, you feel like I need to be comfortable with my skin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a big nigga. I'm probably like 290, 300 pounds. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't wish I was back at my 220 weight, but guess what? I'm not gonna go to the motherfucking doctor and go, "Yeah, doc, go ahead and suck this motherfucking shit up out of me real fast." Nah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the hard route. I'm gonna go get in the gym. I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna lose the weight naturally. So once it looks like I want it to look, it's going to look good. It's not going to look like what's that? I'm not going to look like Stewie when he was taking fucking steroids and it went down. He had the flapping skin and he was flying around. You can't do that. I'm not going to be out here taking Ozempic and had a big ass head and be trying to figure out us and have the shits and the bubble guts running back and forth to the bathroom. But hey, I'm skinny. Fuck that. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, it's not worth it. I'm sorry. But those are some of my things that I feel that should not be slandered. That's just me.
Okay.
I don't know about you. You know, you might feel differently on some things.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. Megan Good. Shout out to my birthday twin, Jonathan Majors. He locked that down. They engaged. Just know, through the Ethoverse, she's our woman now. Because we share the same birthday. So Jonathan, she's our woman now. Okay, understand that. But
okay, that was a long list here. Now, I'm gonna say this for starters. One thing that should not be slandered: hot dogs. I'm a grown ass man.
I got a lot of slanders for glizzies.
Like, I understand y'all. This generation is so weird. You eat hot dogs, shit, nigga. I'm a grown ass. I grew up in the hood, bro. I mean hot dogs since I was a fucking kid.
I got my own beef with hot dogs. That's why I don't fuck with.
You know, I ain't got no beef with that. Hey, it'll be no hot dog. Y'all call them glizzies, whatever. Hey, bro, you put some mustard, some chili on that motherfucker. Dress that bitch. I don't give a damn how y'all want to look at it. Y'all call it gay, y'all call homo, whatever y'all want. I don't give a damn.
No diddy.
It'd be no fucking hot dog slander. Y'all need to grow the fuck up. Grown ass man, or y'all eat whatever the fuck I want to eat, bro. Some of y'all niggas is insecure as fuck though, but you know. You know what I'm saying? Now, the man sandals. Black dad man sandals at the cookout. There'll be no slander. I'm going to tell you right now. I want them uncles with them man sandals at the cookout. Why? Because that fried fish about to be banking. Them burgers about to be hitting. He got that towel. That towel sitting right here on his shoulder. He got the little cool hat right. Man, he got flour and grease stains all over that shirt. That nigga don't care. It will be no slander of the man sandals. He done got bit about 3 times by some ants or some shit on his toes. That nigga don't care, man. That nigga does not care. Nope. I can tell you one thing right now. We want to dive into sports because I've been seeing this a lot recently. There will be no John Stockton slander.
Who slandered John Stockton?
Slandering the great John Stockton is crazy work to me.
The great John Stockton. Don't he got the most assists out of all NBA players?
I didn't see. Listen, I like Isaiah Thomas.
You know, like top 2, top 3 in steals. How the fuck do you
listen? I like Isaiah Thomas. You led the bad boy Pistons. Thou shalt not be no John Stockton slander. I will read anytime people mention John Stockton when it comes to point guards, they say John Stockton is overrated. Nigga, where?
How?
Nigga, where? John Stockton is overrated. Where?
He's the literal reason why Karl Malone was top 2 in fucking points.
We ain't even talking about Karl. Nigga, where? John Stockton is I haven't seen on Gilbert Arenas podcast. He's talking about some John Stockton is trash. That's because John Stockton dropped about 35, 40 on your ass.
Exactly.
There'll be no John Stockton slander. Period. I can tell you right, this might sound crazy coming from me. A lot of people gonna hate me, but kiss my ass with it. There'll be no Michael Vick slander ever.
No. Ever.
Everybody keep bringing up that dog shit.
Fuck that.
Just know, growing up as a 90s kid going into the 2000s, it was 2 players that everybody wanted to be. Allen Iverson and Michael Vick. Everybody idolized Iverson and everybody wanted to be Michael Vick. There'll be no Michael Vick slander. I don't give a damn. The nigga ain't never won an MVP or never been to a Super Bowl. There will be no Michael Vick slander. At all. You got a problem with number 7? Come see me. Come see me. Because Mike Vick was that nigga. 2001 to 2007. That was that nigga.
Yes.
I'm going to say it right now. I got a problem with some of his decision making, but there will be no Carmelo Anthony slander either.
Yeah. No.
There'll be none. Because y'all may look at Melo when he was playing with the Knicks or when he was his last few years in Denver. But when you talking about Melo with them cornrows, there'll be no Melo slander ever.
That was a bad
ever. You understand? He always said Tracy McGrady. Listen, Tracy McGrady used to give people problems.
The pressure Melo put on the rim, along with his jump shot.
There'll be no slander.
Kobe said that was his hardest guard outside of KD.
There'll be no.
He wasn't muscular. He was still soft. So when he put body weight on you, it was solid.
Hey, there'll be no Carmelo Anthony slander ever. You understand? If we want to do sports, we can go about this all day long. I don't care if LeBron broke every statistic record known to man. He is not better than Jordan. And that's not me. And that's not me saying I hate LeBron. I'm not one of them like I hate fucking LeBron. LeBron's gonna go down as one of the greatest players. If not, they're gonna put him as the greatest player. But if we talking about from a court presence, he's not better than Jordan. Not even close.
I'll say offensively, yes. Defensively, no. Because
offensively, no. Defensively, no.
I say defensively because Jordan had two of the best defenders in the league. As if you look at a lot of the highlight, if you look at just regular play, a lot of Jordan's steals came off of Scottie Pippen's pressure and just turning players, and he was just swiping. It was easy pickings.
So we about to turn it to first take. We about to bring it first take.
It was. No. Offensively, Jordan had the ability to be able to go get any shot he wanted without hesitation. He could go get 60 if he felt like it without hesitation. It was beautiful. It was remarkable, but I'm sorry. All around the things that LeBron can do, it's insane.
Listen. LeBron's a freak of nature. We all know that, right? We all know he's a freak of nature.
Generational talent.
That's what I say. He's a generational child, freak of nature, 6'9", 250, with a motor he got. Ain't nobody. It's never gonna be. We never gonna duplicate another LeBron. Let's be real. No, the closest thing we probably got is Giannis, but he ain't got no jumper.
Oh hell no.
That's it. He ain't got no jumper. He about the only closest thing to a freak of nature right now. Closest. But he ain't no LeBron. Let's be real. He ain't nowhere near close. But I know a lot of people always bring up the championships. We all know LeBron ain't touching Jordan championships. Nobody cares. All defensive, Jordan smokes him in that category as well. I don't like to bring up stats, but if that's what people like to argue with, cool. But I'm just talking about when it comes to on the floor, LeBron is nowhere near like Jordan if you stepping on the court. Nowhere near. The aura that Jordan had versus the aura that LeBron had is two different auras. And I tell this from a respectable standpoint for all my LeBron fans out there, right? I got no beef with LeBron, but yep, he LeBron fan, cool. I know beef with it. But Mike was trying to kill people. Not you though, but Mike wanted to beat everybody. LeBron wants to get everybody. He wants to help people. Mike ain't about it. Mike ain't trying to help no goddamn body. Mike like, nigga, you on the other side, you gonna get this work. LeBron on the other hand, like, hey, you think we get him on the team? Nah, fuck that.
That don't be like it.
You lost a lot of credibility like this though. Because think about it, I tell people this all the time. And the last dance already showed you. I had to tell my manager at the job that I had too, because he was a super LeBron fan as well. I said the last dance showed you just how great Mike was. He might be an asshole. Great, cool. I ain't got no beef with that. But think about it like this. You look at LeBron's road to his first chip, and you look at Mike's first road to his first chip. Who had a greater impact? It was Mike. LeBron left, went to go get a chip, went to down there in Miami and said, all right, Cleveland, hold on, I'll be right back. He done went to, hold on, I'll be right back. Nigga came back. Just because he came back and won a chip don't mean shit. I mean, granted, you brought Cleveland a chip, more power to you. But imagine this, though. Imagine me and you getting our ass kicked by the same person for the last 4 or 5 years. Now is your time to shine, and you go through everybody that whooped your ass to win your first chip. I'm sorry, LeBron. You just ain't got nothing on it. I don't care how washed up that Lakers squad was. He got his ass whooped by every last one of them squads, and he beat every last one of them to get to his first championship. I don't want to hear LeBron. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Larry Bird was on the back of his career.
Okay.
Thompson. Once they got Jordan got them chips,
here's my thing, though.
More years in the league.
Here's my thing though. For the last 3 years, the Pistons came up with the Jordan rule. AK means every time he come in that paint, you whoop his ass. He got stronger and he started beating their ass. Imagine you lose to the same team 3 years in a row. We ain't talking about Boston. They was all in their last leg. We talking about Detroit. Detroit was whooping his ass 3-4 years in a row. And to finally beat Detroit to get over the hump. And then you get to go against Magic. Somebody who you kind of idolize, who you took down Magic. I don't care what that squad was. You took down Magic.
Magic got hurt in the first game.
You took down the Lakers. Doesn't matter. You took down Magic.
And the Pippen and the Pistons, after they got beat, I don't say Rodman was off that team after what? A year or two? He went to San Antonio.
Hey, listen. You got your ass whooped by the same team 3 years in a row.
PD.
And you finally got a chance. You went through the teams that everybody know. The Lakers was a team of the 80s. The Lakers and the Celtics. Then you had on the back end, you had the bad boy Pistons. The fact that the bad boy Pistons even got championships in the late 80s shows like, damn, them niggas was beating the shit out. They was whooping niggas ass. They wasn't even playing offense. They was whooping niggas asses for fun.
Them niggas was bullies. They was like Bill Lambert. Why were you literally snatching niggas out the fucking sky?
That nigga was clothesline. That nigga watched too much wrestling in the 80s. That nigga was so get your ass up. Get your ass. I'll be like, oh Lord. But the point is, you beat the team that whooped your ass 3 years in a row. I don't give a damn. That's like put it like this though. You got who do they compare them? They got Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
Oh yeah.
Until them two beat Patrick Mahomes, they just gonna be them. They just gonna be there. Cause think about it like this: Lamar Jackson can win MVP every fucking year, but you know what the stigma gonna be? He ain't beat Patrick Mahomes. He ain't get to that Super Bowl. That's gonna always be on his back burner. That's what they told Mike. I said he an offensive player. He ain't never gonna win no championship. Nigga won his first chip. Nigga had to go through I know. Listen, a lot of people say that the 90s East that Mike was playing in was terrible.
It was bad, but it was physical. It was physical. It wasn't a lot of finesse teams. It was a lot of brute teams because they had to get through certain teams that were also physical. I said the West was like the Lakers. It was finesse. It was shooting. So outside of like the Pacers, you didn't really have teams that had a lot of shooting. You didn't have a lot of shooting teams. It was get to the rim, get your big man involved, and keep going from there.
You see, it was a thing though. And this is why I don't take away from a lot from. I know a lot of people. I think I'm sounding like a LeBron hater. No, I'm speaking the facts here. Well, I'm speaking from a clear perspective here. In the 90s, like that shit LeBron be crying about now. They would have bullied the shit out of LeBron. I don't care how big he is.
Yeah.
They would have bullied the shit out of his ass in the 90s. You crying about hand check? You talking about nigga hand check? You crying about that? Oh, them niggas would have ran your ass off the court. They don't care how big you are. Bro, Karl Malone was strong as shit though. But guess what? Karl Malone wasn't no bitch though. Karl Malone wasn't out there crying. That nigga was out that motherfucker real live out there bullying the shit out of niggas. You had to be that tough. And me personally, like from a perspective, LeBron's not tough. Yeah, he big as shit. Tough? No.
I'll say this: he's not intimidating.
Okay, that's a good word. He's not intimidating.
Well, so you know what? I'm gonna give you somebody else that I feel like shall not be slandered, and this is somebody I feel like he goes under the radar, but people sometimes tend to play with his name. Is my favorite big man of all time, Akeem Olajuwon.
Nobody plays with the dream though. Nobody.
Sorry, that is the most complete big man There was.
So,
He had
no. Anybody that says
he could pass that fucking ball. What big man you know outside of maybe fuck Dirk was doing that bullshit ass fucking one leg kick. Dream was doing a whole post up fadeaway at the top of the key and all netting that bitch.
I say you this though. Anybody that don't got Akeem Olajuwon in their top 5 centers of all time don't know basketball. Number one. You don't know. There'll be no Akeem Olajuwon slander at. You talk about the most skilled center of all time
Ever.
That nigga will put you in the post and put your ass on skates because this nigga footwork was outstanding. There will be no Akeem Olajuwon slander. Anybody that sit right here and be like, Akeem Olajuwon was trash, nigga bullshit. Where? That nigga was like that. You tripping. That nigga was like that.
That nigga told Shaq in the finals, hey, I bet you I'm gonna bust your ass. And this was prime Shaq. That motherfucker leave. Well, I mean, it was going into prime Shaq.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Man, it was at the end of that. There was the tail end of that Orlando.
Yeah,
right. He went to the Lakers. Don't say the next year or two after he went right to the Lakers.
That was a young Shaq. That was young Shaq.
Right. He bust Shaq's ass so bad he made Shaq put on weight because he realized, you know what, I can't do shit. I need to figure out a way to get better because this motherfucker, I'm using my physicality and this shit ain't working. This nigga saying, oh, you want to get physical with me? All right, I'm going to get physical with your ass. Bump, up. Oh, you don't like that? Matter of fact, let me come and block your ass on this back end. I'll give you somebody else. Even though he's an asshole, there will be no Reggie Miller slander. I'm sorry. All y'all love to talk about damn Steph. Yes, Steph is a great shooter. Oh, yes, they try to slander Reggie Miller. They've tried. I don't know why. Well, he literally carried the fucking Pacers franchise for I don't know how long. This motherfucker was so good. He literally went from being your star shooter to being one of your fundamental players later on in his career still. Going against fucking Shaq in the early 2000s. How the fuck you go from being the main player to now you got a bunch of young bucks, you playing with fucking Jalen Rose, and you still smoking niggas? There will be no Reggie Miller slander. I'm sorry.
I just had to sit back and listen to the travesty of who. I just want to know who's slandering Reggie Miller.
You talking
about the Knicks killer? Nigga used to bust the Knicks by himself.
Yeah.
Like niggas busting Knicks by. Bro, this nigga used to piss off Michael Jordan. Like, y'all talking about the 90s was bad? Bro, this nigga was the ultimate shit talker.
He used to piss Jordan off. Jordan used to want to pay his ass.
He was the ultimate shit talker. Y'all talking about Reggie, y'all talking about some Ray Allen and Steph. I said, bro, Reggie was that nigga though. Reggie was that nigga though. Y'all tripping though. I said I would never, if I was a basketball player, I would hate to get drafted by the Indiana Pacers because it's a town that I would never want to play for. But the fact that this nigga went there, put that man, fuck no. What? Reggie, man, no. No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm
That's like saying you might as well slander the Bad Boy 2.0 squad, which is the New York Knicks in the 90s. Oh, because they used to be they used to get into it with the Bulls all day long. Patrick Ewing and John Stark and them boys, they used to get down with them. They used to get down with Scotty and them.
John Stark's little ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like what? Man, y'all, they were the Bad Boy 2.0. That's all they was. They wasn't as physical as the Pistons, but they were damn near close to it. Shit.
They was damn sure trying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Man, listen, we can say talk basketball all day long. Like, I'm sorry, new basketball, y'all niggas is soft.
They
I
are.
hate y'all superstars today. Everybody be flip flopping teams. That shit be so fucking whack. Like, it is no like. I just seen a post. They just said Adam Silver said bad NBA viewership is down. The NBA sucks. It's
Yeah.
trash.
You know why? Because I was listening to Gilbert's show today, and they said something that made a lot of sense because they was talking about Zion, and they was talking about how a lot of these players have soft tissue injuries, and they get hurt. They're getting hurt earlier in the season, and they brought up a good point of, I said, me as a former athlete, we used to do this thing called 2-a-days before the season started. It was to the point where even if you felt like you were in shape, it got you in shape. So by the time you got through that first week or so of 2-a-days, you were like, fuck, all that ball I was playing during the summer, I thought I was in shape. Whew, what the fuck happened? Whew, shit. So that way, by the time you got to the season, your body was physically ready. They broke you down enough to make sure you were built back up. Now these motherfuckers, all they doing is shooting drills and then maybe lifting some weights. I'm sorry. You got to be able to construct your body to last. That's the one thing I'll say I loved about the 90s. Them motherfuckers did everything they could to make sure their bodies lasted as long as they could. Of course, you had the rare occasions of the ones that blew out their knee or they had a catastrophic injury and they couldn't come back. But that's also the times they didn't have the medicine we have now. But they actually took the time to, you know what? Even though they was fucking smoking and drinking and going out and partying, they took care of their bodies. Now, the only one I'll say that didn't take care of their body was AI. There was a few of them that didn't take care of their body, but they still did what they needed to do, make sure they survived. Because I'm sorry, you can't think that you can battle a brick wall every night and you don't put on the motherfucking shoulder pads. You don't motherfucking get your knee, you don't put some icy hot on. I'm not about to go fight Mike Tyson and not do at least 12 weeks of sparring. Like, it makes no sense to me.
See, and like I said, you're right about NBA players now, they different. NFL players now, they different. See, back then they just throw me on some ropes, some Bengay and some icy hot. I'm good to go. That's how them niggas healed up. That's how them niggas healed up. See, nowadays, these NBA players, they soft. All they gotta do is they'll go through an injury the whole year. Then the off season, I'm about to pay like $2 million for somebody to get my body back right. They don't put the work in like that. They don't do the work. They take the easy way out. Cool. But when you look at the stars of today, NBA wise, right? And this is why the NBA is nowhere near as good as it used to be. Look at your star players. These niggas get paid so much money, and it shows that these niggas just don't care. They don't even try. These niggas just go up there, oh, cool, I'm gonna just win the game. Like, they literally don't care. That's the crazy part. This is why I don't understand why people slander Dwight Howard. I don't understand it. Because if you think about it,
Dwight Howard,
a lot of people say Dwight Howard not good
here.
But I'm saying,
that's like, top blocks and fucking rebounds.
And that's what I'm saying though. But see, you don't, like, you saying it and I'm saying it, but you got a lot of people that will sit there and slander Dwight Howard. But I'm like, here's my thing though. From when he got in the lead in 2004, all the way till he left Orlando in 2012, who the hell was the best center in the league?
He was.
It was Dwight Howard. That nigga was literally the guy for like 8 years. So that's why I was like, people. But see, the generation. See, this is why I don't say, like, the generation now. They look, their NBA stars is like, these niggas is fragile. And no disrespect to LeBron, like, talent wise, we all know his talent. His business savvy, when it comes to basketball, this nigga do some off the wall shit.
You do.
Like, you'll make these executive decisions, and then you'll blame everybody else. Nigga, you the one that's recruiting these niggas. Everybody knew you was gonna take Bronny in the draft.
I knew that.
But then again, so you worry about making history instead of you just saying realistically, son, you're not good enough to play in the league. I think you should stay another couple of years. I want to play with my son. Your son out here shooting air balls. Nigga act like he ain't never picked up basketball, but day in his life, though. That's what makes the NBA such a joke. Because you give niggas like LeBron so much power to do what the fuck you want to do. That's what makes the NBA so fucking... It makes shit a joke. And it's no competition. I think that's another thing that kills the NBA. There's no fucking competition. Okay, like... You gotta think back in the day. I don't care. Every team back in the day, even in the 2000s and 90s, whatever you want to call it, they had a star player on every squad. Now you look at the NBA today, all the top guys play on the same fucking team.
Yeah, on the same like 10 teams.
They all on the same fucking squad.
15 teams, yeah.
Just because you're not the great, you're not gonna go down as the greatest of all time. But you may look at it as like, okay, cool. Damn, Cass is the greatest. He's the greatest Laker of all time. He's the greatest Wizard of whatever squad draft you. Just because you ain't the all-time Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you the top guy. You know what? He's the greatest Piston to ever play the game. Cool. I'll take that. At least I competed. I'll take that. At least I competed all my career instead of just be like, hey, Cass, you want to join up so we can win rings and shit? I'm sorry. I'm not. If you the best nigga in the league, I'm not trying to play with you, nigga. I'm trying to beat your ass. Respectfully, though. Respectfully. Respect. But I'm trying to beat you. I'm not trying to be on the same squad. I'm like, hey, who we got tonight? Man, we got Cass and the Supersonics. Oh, yeah? I'm about to get Cass this work. Mind y'all. This nigga Cass about like 70 pounds bigger than me. But I'm going to give him this nigga that work, though, best way I can. I might take a couple of falls and bumps, but I'm going to give this nigga that work the best way I motherfucking can, though. But that's how that shit work. You know what I'm saying? You got your top guys. You're like, hey, who we got tonight? Oh, we got, because let's be real. I don't care what nobody say. It would be no Phoenix Suns, the 2000 squad slander.
Oh, fuck.
Steve Nash, Barbosa, all them Joe Johnson. It would be that squad was straight. That squad was, you talking about running gun? Them niggas was up and down that floor. Oh,
fucking shot clock. Oh my god.
Speaking of that, I seen the other day somebody was like Steve Nash was overrated. I said Steve Nash who? Overrated?
Now the one back-to-back MVPs, but overrated? Hell no.
Now, he didn't deserve them MVPs. Everybody know that. But you talking about overrated? No. They said J Kidd was overrated. I was like J Kidd was overrated too. I was like J Kidd was overrated too. No.
Now, mind you, he didn't have a jumper when he first got in the league, but this nigga developed a whole jumper.
Now, if you want to say overrated players, I would say like White Chocolate, right? Cool. He was only known but so much.
He's always overrated.
Great. Nigga overrated.
It's Scalabrine. Overrated.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like that overrated. At this point, I'm be real with you. Like, C-Webb was cool for a period of time.
Yeah. But
C-Webb wasn't nobody special.
No, he was only good on the fucking, on the damn Kings.
That's what I'm saying. Like, C-Webb make it seem like he was really that dude. Like, I'm like, C-Webb, you only was nice about but a short period of time. You wasn't that nice for real. Just like when people be slandering Paul Pierce, I'm like, why? Don't get me wrong. I don't like Paul Pierce like that, but you talking about from time he got in the lead in 98 to 2008 before he got Ray Allen and them, who the fuck was carrying the Celtics all them years?
He was carrying them niggas.
I was like, who you think was carrying that team? Like,
he was the only person they had.
I put it to you like this, right? I find it disrespectful that Vince Carter jersey just got retired in Toronto.
Nah,
his jersey just got retired. That's super disrespectful.
He is the best Raptor. I'm sorry.
If it wasn't for Vince Carter, nigga, nobody would know who the fuck Toronto was.
Vince
they would just be like, oh, that team in Canada. Matter of fact, I put it to you like this. If Vince Carter didn't do what he did in Toronto, Toronto would do the same thing like what happened to Memphis. I mean, what happened to the Grizzlies? Them niggas is out of fucking Canada. Them niggas is gone. They not staying on Canada because they know ain't nobody watching that shit up there. Shit. Bullshit.
What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Nah. Hell nah. Man, we can do this all fucking day. There'll be no when it comes to sports. When it comes to sports, man, there'll be no. We can do football, basketball, whatever the case may be. Doesn't matter. I don't care what nobody. Listen, I hate Tony Romo. Truth be told, that nigga Tony Romo was carrying the shit out the Cowboys for a long time. He couldn't win a playoff game to save his life, but hey, the nigga was carrying the shit out that squad. I give him that though. I will give him that.
I'll give you another one. I couldn't. He was my quarterback for the longest, and I didn't like his ass. Ben Roethlisberger. As much bullshit as he did, he had behind him. That motherfucker won.
You know what? I do you one better. I got you. And it pains me to say these two guys, especially one of them, because that nigga was in my fucking division. You fucking bastard.
He's a chief.
Hold on for a second. There will be two people that we will not slander. One is Eli Manning.
Ooh, yeah.
Great Eli. Listen, Eli had a lot of rough years after that second Super Bowl, but Eli was that nigga for a long. From the time he got in 04 to about at least 2012, Eli was something that was somebody not to fucking deal with. And my second guy, I hate praising division rivals. Philip fucking Rivers.
Oh, with the Chargers?
He was hold on. I know a lot of you may say, well, Funky, listen.
No, he was a damn quarterback.
Who you know that was in the lead with Eli, Peyton, Tom, Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, and was consistently was throwing 5,000 yards a year.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was so under fucking rated, but guess what? He used to whoop my Raiders' ass on a day-to-day. Especially when he came in after Drew Brees left, and they still had LT. That nigga was still whooping our ass though.
Yeah, he just was in a he was just in a fucked up spot. He was in such a
he was not in a fucked up spot. Cause them niggas was like 13, they was like 14-2, they choked in the playoffs every fucking year.
That's what I mean, a fucked up spot. His career landed in the middle of so many other great quarterbacks. So it was like, damn, Phil, you better get it now. If you don't, everybody else gonna get it.
See, here's my thing though. You had Antonio Cromartie on your squad. You had Sean Marion on your squad. You had Junior Sue on your squad. You had Vincent Jackson on your squad. You had Antonio Gates on your squad. And you had LaDainian Tomlinson in your backfield. That Charger squad was loaded.
It was.
It was loaded.
It was.
They just kept choking in the playoffs. That Charger squad was loaded. That pains me as a Raiders fan to say that shit, but they was loaded. That's how I feel about the Chargers now. The Chargers not a bad team. They just not consistent. They stay hurt every fucking year. I
give you another one that as it pains me to say, motherfucking Ray Lewis and Joe Flacco. I got respect for them, but they well, I'll say Ray Lewis. You can't slander Ray Lewis.
No.
You can't slander that man. I'm sorry. It ain't no way around it. You as much as Ray Rice for his period of time that he was playing, minus the knocking his girl out in the elevator. That man was no fucking joke.
See, it was when you think about linebackers, right? You got the Ray Lewis. Everybody forgot about Keith Brookins in Atlanta. Zach Thomas in Miami. But it was one nigga that, like, everybody may talk about Ray Lewis, but it was one nigga that I fuck with more than Ray Lewis. Because that nigga was lighting niggas up. And that was Brian fucking Urlacher in Chicago.
Ooh, goddamn.
Everybody forgot about Brian Urlacher in Chicago. That nigga was lighting niggas up like a motherfucker, though. Him and Ray Lewis was almost, you could say, arguably was the best two linebackers of the 2000s. It was literally them two. Brian Urlacher was like, see, Ray Lewis is more of like he was more finesse. I would say that. Ray Lewis would sit back. He'll strike you. Don't get me wrong. But man, Brian Urlacher was a different monster. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Brian Urlacher with the boom every.
Brian Urlacher was that nigga for a long time. Even though he ain't win no Super Bowl, I don't give a fuck. That was that nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't forget about the great Julius Peppers. You can't forget about him, Lord.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Can't forget about him. It's a lot of a lot of people don't realize y'all don't pay homage to the greats in front of y'all. Motherfuckers will literally just be like, yeah, this, but I said, but you gotta think about it. You want to talk about the defense side of the ball, bro? Again, y'all, of course, everybody know Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu. Niggas don't know how good. You may see him as an executive now. People don't know how good John Lynch really was, though.
No bullshit.
They don't really know how good John Lynch was. John Lynch was a bad motherfucker back there, safety.
Nasty.
People don't know how good that nigga was, though. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see, y'all overlook people like that. You get what I'm saying? Who else was it? Jason Taylor with the Dolphins. Can't you ain't nobody about to sleep on old Jason though. Warrick Dunn. I know some people say the Falcons. Nah, when that nigga was in Tampa Bay, Warrick Dunn was that nigga though in that backfield. One person I need to be quiet though is Keyshawn Johnson, because nigga, you was not that nice, bro. You may have had like maybe 3-4 seasons.
He was not.
He was not that good, bro. You and Warren Sapp, y'all was not that good, bro. Y'all was not. But you know who was good though? We talking about old gap tooth Michael Strahan. That line up on that left side. Hey, Mike was nothing to play with. Mike was nothing to play with on that left side. Mike was a bad motherfucker on that right side though. And even though he retired and he more current, my man JJ Watt was a bad motherfucker though.
Yeah.
JJ Watt, when he was with you, that was a bad motherfucker on that side. Ooh, but you know who don't get a lot of credit? Just because he ain't really won nothing, but he wasn't a player that made a lot of noise. Thou shalt not sleep on Larry Fitz.
My God.
Larry Fitz was that dude. Well, listen, you talking about consistent?
Those team?
You talking about Larry
Fitz? He gave Malu hell.
Hey, Fitz was consistent.
Ryan Clark, hell. That fucking Super Bowl. We were struggling against that motherfucker.
Hey. Ryan Clark used to strike the shit out of people. So I give Ryan Clark his flowers, though. That nigga used to be out there striking the shit out of people. But that nigga Larry Fitz, you couldn't tell nobody. Fitz had a bad quarterback almost up until he had Kurt Warner. That nigga had bad quarterback after bad quarterback. And guess what? Nigga still had over 1,000 yards per season. Consistently. Nigga wasn't the fastest nigga on the field, but nigga had hands like glue. Nigga wasn't dropping a motherfucking thing, Lord. But speaking of who need to be in that Hall of Fame, though, and I'm starting to question y'all criteria, you can't mention the Jacksonville Jaguars without Fred Taylor. I'm surprised old Freddie T ain't in that motherfucker, though. Freddie T should have been in the Hall of Fame. That nigga carried the shit out of the Jaguars on his back. On his back. Jaguars was a terrible team, but guess what? That nigga was carrying that team on his back. Sorry, Lord. We can do this all day long. I done got a nigga fired up, Lord.
Unfortunately, our time is literally ticking. So we definitely gonna have to catch y'all on the next week's episode. But just remember, there will be no slander on certain shit. But this is old moves, funky grooves with your boy Cass Corleone.
I don't want to talk about it, Lord. I don't want to talk about it. I done heard a lot of slander going on up in this motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? My boy Ty